Alright, so I'm back. This night has been another one of those crazy nights. I'm not even sure what to say. As I said, this gentleman started yelling and screaming, and I asked him to leave. not yelling and screaming at first, but he started. I'm sorry, I'm still a little like weirded out. He started acting very weird when I came back from Wawa's to get some water. He'd been giving me money here and there, but it always, like I said, it always kind of balanced out with what he was taking. In a sense, I don't know what else to say. He was okay at first, and then afterwards he turned into this guy that really like. I don't want to be in the room with him. Now, compare this to what I do, what I've done. It's comparing like an atomic bomb to a little firecracker. Because the things that I did were based on me having the place, of me doing some activism, me trying to express something and ideas. I've never really threatened to hurt anybody. Watching the video now, all I did was really just ask him to leave, man, because I really couldn't deal with his. I mean, honestly, at one point, what's gonna stop him from me if I do fall asleep, him taking my bike and leaving with it, it's weird. Like I said, I can't really trust anybody, man, anymore. I don't really understand, because this what you're about to see now has happened to me in different types of ways. And please, if you don't feel like watching it, don't. If it's gonna bother you, don't. But no matter what, it is what just happened to me. And I guess now I'm faced with possibly getting jumped. Let's see.
You took my money, you went and got drunk. And I was paying to stay here. If you want both to get arrested, then go ahead, bro. Give me my shit and I'll leave. Give me my shit and I'll leave. Get out the door. Go out the door. Go out the door. I'm not putting anything on you. Get out the door. Get out the fucking door now. Get out of my house. Get out of my room now. Give me my shit and I'll leave. My shit's out the door. My shit's out the door, bro. My shit's out the door.
The video didn't last long, so
Get out of the room. Get out of the room, I said.
I had to put it down to kind of defend myself from the guy.
Get out of my room now. 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 Get out of my room now.
Basically, at one point he grabbed my drum. He grabs my bike and pulls it out the door. Grabbed the drum, pulled it, and I had to pull the bike back in. And then he grabbed the drum, he took it out, and I had to go outside to get the drum out of his hand. him steal any of his money. He purposely did things here to cause this tonight, and I'm not sure actually why. But no matter what, I need him to get out of there, because he comes up with the right things to trick people out of their money. Why can't he come up with things to make a cop believe that I did something, which is what I think he was hinting at. So. Don't trust the guy, man. I don't trust what he did here. These rooms have a tendency to have problems with roaches. I don't like roaches. I hate roaches, and he knew that. Meanwhile, he left like stuff out. And the thing that attracts roaches in these rooms is if you leave food out. And he left stuff out all over the place. He left little pieces of rags with blood on it that he picks. He has a tick with his face, like a nervous tick that he picks shit off his face, and he left them all around the bed. The bed looks. He was sleeping on the bed, and I didn't. I don't want to. He took all of a sudden she took ownership of the bed, and like I just think it's a small bed. It's not a two bed thing, and he kind of like worked himself in here. And I felt bad for him because his aunt throwing him out. But now, at this point, I can't really, again, I want to compare what he was doing to me to what I supposedly did to anybody else. And it's a lot different. Mine had a kind of a purpose because it was coming to, I think he's just a con man that wants to rip people off, and eventually, no matter how much you think he's being honest with you, he's not. He's not. And that's what you face out here all the time. Again, because there's money involved, because he needs money, because I need money, there's always going to be a thing that if he needs my money, that's what it's going to do, man. That's what it's going to do. I haven't gotten into fights very, very often. And it's always me trying to defend myself, but I was not gonna let him. I got this room, man. He was just making me fucking crazy. He was just completely like, hitting. That's why. And if I would get like that in a room, it's by myself. I wouldn't really put somebody through that. My ex-girlfriend. I never put her through anything like that. I always did it in the backyard. I always did it away. This is a small little room, and he was in my face doing it, and it becomes very, very. Again, mine had a purpose. His really doesn't. His purpose was to take my money somehow, or split me off somehow, and my purpose was to, and it always has been, to channel energy and channel like maybe anger, but anger that is coming from a source that we as a civilization can change, but we refuse to even acknowledge that it's created by money in a monetary system. That's the only way you can fix it, the only way. So that was it. I did this initial cut, then I'm going to merge it with the other video, so you see the video next to me talking. And I come through like a lot of these things happen. Being on the street here, it's almost like a fucking independent movie, man. Honestly, literally things are happening here that seem so almost like staged, but they're not. They really happened. What happened to me tonight is like, guy could have took my drum, he could have took my bike, and he could have beat the shit out of me, and left, and back in March, somebody came up behind me and choked me, in front of my car. So very strange night.